up, you guys? Kika here, back with another video, and today we are going to finally, hopefully, figure out what is wrong with the KFX. So I did go out and buy some feeler gauges. I'm going to take the top apart and see if the gap's right. The trouble I'm having is I turned the engine by hand, manually, with a ratchet and a socket, and once I get to a certain point, it stops and it doesn't want to go any further, and I don't want to force it to mess up anything else. And then I first thought it would be like the starter. I checked the starter, I gave it current straight to it, the solenoid is new, the battery is good. I checked the start button, nothing. I also messed with the clutch lever, nothing, it still didn't fix the issue. I checked out all the wiring, the recidifier is good. So now the only thing that I'm left with is either the piston is bad or maybe the starter clutch plate on the inside right here on the left side is bad. I'm hoping that it's just that, and if not, I'm hoping that maybe like the top valve isn't gapped right, and maybe it's hitting just the slightest bit to where it doesn't let it go all the way up and it hits. So that is what we're going to do today, and hopefully we're going to get to the bottom of this, because I've been at it for probably maybe a good week. Doesn't sound that bad, but I get out at 5, get home at 5:30, I eat at 6, and then I start doing this at 6:30, and I'll be down here till 8:30, 9 o'clock, so it's kind of a long time that I've been really at it. But we're going to get to figure this out today, you guys. So, let's finally get started. Okay, so I already took off the top bolt right here. These two little covers, that's so you can see if it's on top dead center. This is so you can turn it. Like I said, I've been doing that. Also, you're going to have to take off these two bolts right here, and that's to the chain cover. And then you're going to have to take off these 3 for this cover that goes to the starter. And then once you take this one off, you can take off this shifter right here. And then we can take apart the whole casing that's right here. So I'm going to start with this. What I'm going to do is start prying on this to take it off. Usually it has a little tab right here, one down here at the bottom, but it is going to be super tight. Definitely recommend just getting a little rubber mallet, giving it a good couple whacks everywhere. Hopefully it'll come right out. it's leaking, so it's definitely coming out. I think I'm gonna just let it drain. I don't want it to just, oh shoot, spill. So at this point, alright. So here we got the magneto. It doesn't look bad at all. Put this off to the side right here. Like a spider web. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. And then there's these two little guide pins right here too. Just make sure you don't lose those. They might be on the casing. So see, it's supposed to spin freely one way, right? Not the other. I mean, that I can tell, the back gear looks perfectly fine. But I'm not sure if it is. I did take off the gas tank. It's really easy. Just two bolts here. There's this air vent thing, and it has two like little clips that you push them down and it slides right up. And then obviously you take off all the panels right here, the little side plastics. This has 3 bolts. I believe they're a 6 hex screw, like a 6mm, I guess they call it. And then there's a vent hose right here, and then there's another one over here. So you just take those off. I pulled it out and put it off to the side right here. The other one I just took off. It goes from here to here. Now this is gonna break free. Okay, so I removed the 3 bolts. I also removed the spark plug, which we had done in the previous video already. I didn't put it back on. So now this easily pops up. Make sure you don't drop anything into it. I guess I'm gonna pull it off to the side right here. Okay, so now that I got a good viewpoint for you guys, we're gonna bring out the feeler gauge. I guess it's saying that the intake side was supposed to be 0.004, which is a 0.10 millimeter. So we're gonna check, and you're gonna put it. You have to put it at top dead center. So we already did that to make sure the timing marks are the same on the cams over here. And I'll show you guys that right now. But so we're gonna check the intake. Intake is 4. So that one, it's good. So you have to have a little bit of drag to it, but not too much. And this one, it doesn't even want to go in. Okay, so that one's jacked up. That one's bad. So then we're going to go to exhaust. We might as well check that one. Everybody's saying that it's a 0.008, also known as 0.20 millimeters. So we're going to check that one. And all you got to do is put it under the lobe, and then the valve is right here. So you're going to put it in between it. Oh yeah, it's not even going in. Okay, so we got some serious issues, you guys. I wonder how small the gap has to be so they go in. But that's probably too small anyways. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to try a 6. Okay, so 6, they go in. 6 goes in. So the only one that was good was this one. This one was perfect. These two are way too hard. This one, it doesn't even want to go in. So now we're going to take off these 4 bolts with a Allen key.